Said good fences make good neighbors, and that's especially true at Ka'ena Point, where a predator fence has allowed seabirds and native plants to flourish over the past 2 years.
But as KITV4's Andrew Pereira shows us, keeping the secluded area predator-free is still a constant battle.
It's a bumpy ride where the country meets the end of the road, but for those willing to reach it, walking through the predator fence at Ka'ena Point is like stepping back in time.
This is the closest people will probably ever get to visiting the northwestern Hawaiian Islands, the ground nesting seabirds and the intact coastal plant community.
Completed in April of 2011 at a cost of $290,000, the 6.5-foot high fence spans 700 yards. On one side, the Emerald Waianae Mountains. On the other, basking monk seals and 59 acres of land cut off from civilization.
They really did a lot of legwork in figuring out how tall the fence had to be and the design of the hood in order to keep out cats, rats, mice, mongooses, dogs, all of the predators that can negatively impact our nesting seabirds.
Momentum to build the fence picked up in 2006 when 21 shearwaters in burrows like this were killed by a pack of dogs in just one evening. The following year, 125 native birds were also killed in just a matter of hours.
And now you can see a real robust coastal community, and it's just really satisfying to know that with just a little bit of work, the plants and animals can bounce back.
That bounce has been stratospheric. Where there was only sand, 11 species of rare plants now grow, adding shelter for seabirds. 300 shearwater chicks before the fence grew to 3,500 last year. But the star of the show are the endangered albatross, standing tall like sentries among the grassy sand dunes and lava rock.
Albatross would take a little longer to respond just because there wasn't as much of a predation issue, but they've gone up by about 15%, so they're doing really well.
Even with the fence in place, keeping the natural area reserve predator-free is a constant battle of baiting and trapping. Mice tend to bloom after every rainy season, and they're quick to find weak points where meshing meets ocean.
A mouse that's younger than 4 days old could get through, but 4 days old or older mice can't get through. So for the large part, this fence has worked, but it takes continual management. We can't step away from it.
The fence has also fostered more albatross research. These tiny devices will track the location of chicks hatched at Ka'ena Point until they return years later to build a nest of their own.
We know a lot about where adult albatrosses go, but the chicks, because they go to sea for 3 to 5 years, no one really knows what they're up to.
When the albatross return, the fence will be here too. A reminder that every once in a while, man and nature can coexist.
It's nice to see stuff recovering. It's nice not to be pulling dead birds out every time we come out here, and just to see how much people are enjoying it too. People notice the difference when they come out.
Andrew Pereira, KITV4 News.
Gosh, it just makes you want to go out there, doesn't it? I have never
Right.
been. I am heading that way. Ka'ena Point apparently always open to the public. Land managers just asked that visitors stay on the marked trail so that seabirds won't be disturbed or killed.
And you know that it's leading to others. On Kauai, the National Wildlife Refuge wants to build a similar fence at the Kilauea Point. That would encircle an 8-acre area.
We got a big trip planned then.
Yeah. Well, the